Jackie Carmona? And she said, yes, she trained me.
Ah.
I don't know what that means, but and then we went to Elizabeth Park, and I sat down on the bench while Jackie went to look at the roses, which were not there. And something about Abazero with a misunderstanding between Swan and Jacqueline.
Okay. Regarding what?
I don't know. And Swan is having Thanksgiving dinner here and invited Jackie's family. But I think Jackie doesn't want to come, or I don't know what she's Anyway, so what else? What did you do today?
Did stonework at Kabbalah Center.
You're growing the whiskers?
Yeah, it happens when I don't shave.
No kidding. How long are you going to let it grow?
I don't know. I let it grow out for about a month before, and got quite long.
Love.
This is love. How are you, Buddha?
Good. Cool.
Let's see. You sleep downstairs where Buddha does, right?
I do.
And Julian was here last night, but didn't he go home?
He did.
Well, then why did someone say he didn't?
Swan said he was planning to stay here, but he didn't.
Julian used to, when he would see me, he'd say, Grandma!
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So what, is anything on TV that we would be interested in as far as you know?
Can I get a high five?
Yeah.
Can I get a pound?
Yeah.
Boom. You
Who's that?
staying today? You get
Who's
your
that?
sister?
Is there anything on TV that we would want to see?
You phrase it so funny.
You mean, how do I know or something?
No, I said you
I
phrase.
heard you.
You phrase it so.
Is there anything worth seeing?
Like just like, hey, do a quick turn on the TV for me. Check out some channels.
No,
Like,
about phrasing.
I like when people are like totally direct.
Yeah.
Totally what?
I like totally direct. Like I have no problem serving anybody.
No, but
I
she-
like when people are just like, can you do this, this, this?
She
Was
this?
I
she
direct?
she wasn't. She didn't want. She genuinely wanted to know if there's anything worth. Like
Why,
she wasn't
did you
saying
think
turn
I
on the
was
TV.
implying something that I wanted?
He's saying he thought you were like indirectly trying to say, "Can you turn on the TV?" Maybe you were, but maybe
no,
you.
I was not.
She insisted
I
she
You
didn't
do
was.
it so much.
You know what she used to do?
She does it so much.
You know what she used to do? We'd all be sitting at the table. Charlie, Millie,
What?
my mom, Jackie,
Do what?
whoever. This is what you used to do, Grandma. Be sitting at the table, and my mom told me you used to do this since she was a kid. And there'd be like a bunch of rolls, and there'd be one roll left. And you'd say, "Does anybody want that roll? Does somebody want? Who wants that roll?
Meaning
Somebody's
I
got to
wanted
eat
it?
that roll." And everyone's like, "Grandma, just eat the fucking roll."
I don't remember.
We
any
know
of that.
you want it, and that's why you're telling everyone else to have it.
Sounds like we're talking about a different world.
It's Mildred Gifford. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just your way of, like, somebody's got to eat that. It's not going to eat itself.
That doesn't sound like me.
Maybe you've changed. You wouldn't do that now. You'd just eat it.
Yeah. Or you'd be like, can I have that?
Yeah. I'm going to take that.
Or you're
That's mine.
What? Were you just going to turn the TV on?
He did. And he turned it off.
Oh,
Because he's an eco baby. He doesn't watch TV. He doesn't eat
he's
McDonald's.
a what, baby?
He's one of those healthy babies. Me and him didn't watch TV growing up, and we didn't eat junk food.
I pray to the grass.
You what?
I pray to the grass.
You pray to the grass?
He was born from out of a tree.
Yo, that's crazy. I was just about to say that.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the heck you
Like
both
they
are
found him
talking-
in a spider web. Like,
You're talking secrets to each other.
we're just like earth nature babies. So we
I'm
don't
an
watch TV.
earthbender. He's a waterbender.
Yeah,
Vendor?
bender.
Oh, bender
Bender?
too, yeah. I bend often.
What are you
at the,
talking
Vend water.
about?
the the
We're
Beach
saying our
Boys.
parents were hippies.
What am I?
You're the parent of many hippies. I think all your kids, except Danny, were hippies. How does that make you? I think you were a hippie. You're into the Beatles. Do you know that she dug the Beatles?
I what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were born in 1921, so you were like 50 when the Beatles were huge, and you're down.
I'm
You-
down?
You used to listen to the Beatles.
What did they used to sing?
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was one of their hits. I wanna hold your hand.
Oh, really?
Here
That
comes the
was from
sun, little darling. That's the
that? I
Beatles.
didn't know those were.
Here comes the sun. But you used to have those records in the 70s.
I did?
Yeah, my mom told me you were a Beatles fan. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun, and I
I
say,
don't know why that reminds
it's
me. And
all
I think I
right.
mentioned this earlier today. That when I would try to get Jackie up in the morning on Saturdays, did I tell you about it?
tell the whole story again.
And I couldn't get her to get up. And she loved Pat Boone. And her room was at the far end of the house, and the dining room is where the record player was. So I would turn on the record player as loud as possible, and that would pull her out of her bed to listen to Pat Boone.
It's a pretty good technique, Grandma.
Remember Pat Boone?